The months of July, August, and September are incredibly important when it comes down to your monthly benefit checks from Social Security, and yes, it does include retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, and even VA benefits. Now, this year, 2025, may actually be way more important for these months when it comes down to your monthly benefits because of different things that are happening right now, and that's what I want to break down for you here in this video because I think we can all probably agree this is a very different economic time that we're living through right now, and because of some of the things that have happened so far in the first half of this year, it may be directly impacting your monthly benefits during these 3 months, and the very important economic data that we do get out, that's going to be massively important for your monthly benefits going forward. Now, as we are rapidly approaching these 3 months, as I film this video right now, we are very close to these 3 months. Well, these are going to be incredibly important as soon as we tick over to the first day of July, as in literally July 1st, it's all game on for the next 3 months, and how your monthly benefit checks will be dramatically impacted by all of this. So I want to point out exactly what I mean by all this, as well as why these months are so incredibly important as it pertains to you and your monthly benefit, and why we need to continue watching all the data that continues to come out. Now, what have we been seeing so far this year? Well, I can tell you this much, and I think we can all probably say it together. What is the word of the year? Uncertainty. Yes, uncertainty is something we've certainly been dealing with so far, basically since the beginning of the year, with all of the implementation of tariffs and all of the other economic changes that we've been seeing. A lot of big things. Now, we're also likely going to be seeing a lot of other data coming out suggesting recession. Here we are, the second half of the year, and many people have been coming out, basically the first half of this year, 2025, suggesting the second half of 2025 is when we will see the confirmation of the major recession hitting. So this is going to be a very influential part of the year. The second half of the year is going to be a very interesting one, and that's basically where we are right now. I mean, very close to, right? So anyway, what I want to point out for you, when it comes down to you and your monthly benefit check, remember, your raise, the annual raise that we get to our monthly benefits every year, is predicated on inflation data for the months of July, August, and September, the third quarter of the year, okay? That's why I continue to say that, suggest that starting July 1st, literally right as we turn over to July 1st, it all starts then. All the inflation data that comes out then for the next 3 months will be directly tied to the raise to your monthly benefit for next year, 2026, okay? Now, I know that 2026 is still like, whoa, that's like a long time from right now. Why are we even talking about it? Because here's the thing. It all pertains to your monthly benefit. I mean, realistically, unless we get some kind of legislation or bill or new piece of legislation, like I just said, that comes out of lawmakers to raise Social Security monthly benefit checks, the only raise that we get per year, unless an act out of lawmakers, is the COLA. The COLA is something we get every single year that does not need to go through the congressional process and be passed by lawmakers, but rather we get the COLA automatically based on inflation data. So based on what we're currently seeing right now this year and have been for the last several months here, which is inflation that's all over the place, the implementation of the tariffs earlier on in the year, and people that were basically pre-ordering, businesses that were pre-buying, basically driving up possibly prices with that as well, because more demand coming in driving up prices. So we may start to see some of that inflation data starting to hit like right now, right? And as you probably heard me talk about, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half, 2 months, 2.5 months ago, something like that ago, we've been seeing these projections coming out suggesting, many economists and professionals here are suggesting that we may actually see 4% inflation this year. When do we think that could possibly hit? Well, in the next handful of months here. Why? Generally, the summer is somewhat of an inflationary time. Reason being is, well, a lot of people are out doing things. People are out traveling. And again, I know that's not the case for everybody. I totally get it right there, right? But here's the kind of the theory and the consensus behind this. People are out during the summer. They're going on vacations. Kids are out of school. Families are going on road trips. They're going on, family vacations or whatever. People are all barbecuing and spending time with friends and family outside. Again, it's just kind of the situation. But generally in the summer, it's somewhat of an inflationary time frame. Just like the end of the year, around the holiday shopping season, people are buying gifts and things like that. Obviously, that's an inflationary time of year as well. So we have more inflationary times, throughout the year, and this just may be happening to be one of them. So, point being, July, August, and September will be the time frame in which we actually get that official data coming in on what our raise will be this coming year. Now, in 2026, by the way, is when it starts. And again, you know that. But here's the thing I want to point out really quickly. We will not get the official announcement on the COLA until the middle of October. What is the date on that? Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. I did not look out at the calendar in the middle of October. But I always have to look that up for you. But it's in October. Usually it's right around the middle of October when that inflation data for the month of September is released, okay? So the inflation data that we're going to get here for the next 3 months is going to be the numbers, okay? So in the middle of August is when we're going to get the first inflation data number for the month of July. The one that we get here in July will be June's inflation data. That one will not be taken into consideration for the calculation, but it will be important to determine the trend and the trajectory of what this inflation is doing. And remember this much as well, really quickly here. If/when we get the official confirmation of this recession here, what do they do during recessions? They print money. What does money printing do? And when money is plowed into the economy after money printing happens, drives inflation. So we may see a major tick up in inflation the second half of this year, along with the accompanying recession, right? Got a lot of moving parts here, and I think the first half of the year has been super interesting. I think we all totally recognize that. The second half of the year is going to be even more interesting, especially if we do get official confirmation of the major recession coming in and popping up here, right? So anyway, I will keep you posted on all that. But just remember, we've seen a lot of projections, forecasts. In fact, I've had forecasts out as well. But it's been a little bit of an interesting year with all the wild cards here. The projections have certainly been changing. However, if you need more certainty with everything going on right now, if you're trying to eliminate confusion, frustration, uncertainty, I can tell you one thing. You see the phone number there hanging out on your screen? If you are turning 65, retiring, moving across state lines or county lines, if you have a Medicare supplement or Medigap plan, that phone number right there on the screen is for you. Please write it down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you've got to do, or call that phone number. It'll connect you with a dedicated Medicare team of trusted advisors. They will go to work immediately on your behalf to find you the best plans at the best price with the best coverage for you and your personal needs. They have access to over 20,000 plans across the country. They will look through them to find you the best options for you and hopefully save you a boatload of money. Now, here's the thing. A couple thousand of you here in this community have already called them and connected. I know a lot of you here in this community, by making a simple 5, 10, maybe 15 or 20-minute phone call, have saved tons and tons of money. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the comments. I've seen people reaching out with their results of their phone call. It's incredible to see what happened here. So never hurts to ask. Seriously, a simple 5, 10, maybe 15 or 20-minute phone call could possibly save you a ton of money, get you better coverages, a better plan. And again, so you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks or the offices, the clinics you want to go to, and of course the prescription coverages, whatever you need, give them a call. Seriously, they can help you out in a massive, massive way, save you a huge headache and a ton of frustration. They're waiting for you right now, waiting on standby to talk to you, and it's 100% for free for them to do all of this grunt work completely free for you. It's awesome. It's amazing. So anyway, join the other couple thousand people here in the community that have already called them. You'll be super happy you did. And my team over there, the trusted Medicare advisors, they'll be super helpful to you, very knowledgeable, very professional. Yeah, you'll be very happy with their results. So anyway, give them a call. Again, write the phone number down, take a picture, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. Otherwise, let me ask you a huge favor. Who do you know? Think of a few people. I know you know a few people, 1, 2, or 3 people that you know, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, maybe coworkers if you're still working. Please share that phone number with them as well. They will be so appreciative of that. It'll save them a huge, huge headache, and then you get to be the hero of sharing that information with them. They'll be super happy that you did. Otherwise, again, please share that. Otherwise, share this video as well. Big share button right down below the video. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, please subscribe. If you're new here, if you've not done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate that as well. Big subscribe button down below. Otherwise, check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or popping up on your screen here just a minute. You'll see some of those videos. Check those out. Otherwise, please just have a nice day. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. And I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video or in the next live stream. Until then.